Good morning. It is the 19th of January, 2012. It's almost 6:30 in the morning. Doing a quick video update. It is day 3 of my um, trying a new protocol. I am doing the Anabolic Diet, essentially a ketosis type diet, very similar to Atkins. Chief difference is you actually get a carb up over the weekend. Basically 5 days of extremely high fat, extremely low carb, moderate protein, and you do that 5 days a week, and you do a carb up on the weekends, which then drops the fat very low, and you raise the carbs up fairly high, probably 300, 400 grams of carbs for the weekend. And then you start that cycle again. The diet was created primarily for wrestlers, and then it was picked up by the bodybuilding industry because it puts your body in a state of muscle building, from what I understand the studies that have been done. And thus far, I am really enjoying it. My carbs have been well below 20 grams a day. That's mostly coming from vegetables and from a protein shake that I have after I work out. But I've been eating bacon, eggs, steak, buffalo, a lot of green leafy vegetables. Broccoli is my favorite. A lot of butter, handfuls of walnuts, things that are high fat, low to little carbs. And I'm feeling great. I've had the high symptoms of ketosis, a little bit of headache, in the frontal area of my head, which has kind of come and gone. It's not been too bad at all. But I weighed in this morning at 219, so that was 5 pounds down since yesterday. Most likely glycogen depletion. I had carved up on Sunday. Today's Thursday. I really don't know how long it takes to deplete glycogen, but that could be attributed, the weight loss could be water weight. But regardless, it's still very encouraging to be at 219. So, I'll continue up the next 2 days, and then over the weekend, I'll carb up and then continue back with the low carbs the rest of the week. And we'll see, how things go. I've not had any ill side effects. I think this is the lowest I've ever dropped my carbs. When I was doing the protein sparing modified fast, my carb levels were somewhere around 100. Most days around 65. And from what I've read, that kind of puts you in a kind of state of limbo. Your body really doesn't know what to burn. When you drop it into the 20 or below range, which is what is called the induction phase in Atkins, that's what really cranks up the ketosis, gets that started where you're actually burning ketones. And of course, ketones come from your fat. So I've been doing a lot of studying on how body creates glycogen. Obviously, the primary source is carbohydrates, but your body can also produce glycogen stored in the liver through, I'm not going to say the word, it's like glycogenesis, something like that. I probably said it completely wrong. Please correct me in the comments below if I said that wrong. But basically, it takes your protein and body fats, creates glycogen from it, and stores it in your liver. From what I understand, does not store it in your muscles. That's what carbohydrates. And again, depending on the carbohydrate, some of it gets stored in your liver, some of it gets stored in your muscles. But again, day 3, doing great. Excited that I lost 5 pounds. I don't care if it's water weight or if it's actual fat. I'm sure there's some muscle in there also. I'm really trying to get a better understanding, or at least a good reading of my, lean muscle mass, or conversely, my fat mass. What's my percentage, my BMI? And I've got one of the scales that does the BIA to determine the percentage of body fat. And what's tough with that is that it doesn't really look for body fat, it looks for water content. So things such as being dehydrated. So doing that first thing in the morning is not a good idea. If you've got more muscle on your body, there's more water in your body. So it can kind of get skewed and not give you an accurate reading. Obviously, the best way to tell is measurements. But I'm unfortunately hung up on knowing daily what's happening with my body, and this seems to be the easiest way to do it. Step on the scales. It can be a good thing, it can be a bad thing, it can be just as discouraging as it can be encouraging. So weighing is, from what I have experienced, is really overall a bad thing. But if you need a quick spot check, it's also can be a good thing. So it works both ways. I'm starting to ramble. I apologize. But just very excited, ready to go get some bacon and eggs for breakfast here in the next few minutes, and going to the gym. I've been still doing that every day, taking Sundays off, and I'm going to do the circuit training today. Had an incredible amount of muscle soreness after my workout 2 days ago, and I really don't know if that was maybe because of depleting muscle glycogen, but more sore than usual. I had a really good workout. Did my normal circuit training, and then went on to doing 140-pound Romanian deadlifts, and I was doing drop sets, and I was doing that along with dumbbell presses, incline dumbbell presses, which I'm up to 90 pounds now. So I definitely have gained some strength. I'm very excited about that. So I'll do another video update in the next couple of days. Thanks for watching.